Hello everyone, my name is Ark and welcome back to another SH Figuarts review. Today we are taking a look at Mecha Frieza from Dragon Ball, of course. Now, this guy, I did not pre-order him through Premium Bandai. I actually got him through Kappa Hobby, which is one of those stores I really like getting stuff from if I miss out on certain items, like this guy. I did not pre-order him initially, so I had to sort of pay a little extra than what it actually costed, so there's that. But finally back with another review. Let's go right into seeing what he comes with. Alright, here we have Mecha Frieza. Honestly, just from first glances, he looks amazing. In terms of height, I don't have my ruler, but here's how he stands next to... like that. How he stands next to the Super Saiyan Goku that we reviewed back a couple of months ago. Honestly, pretty good in terms of height. I think that's pretty accurate to the source material. But in terms of aesthetic, I really love that they were actually painting the metallic parts, well, metallic, because there has been a lot of instances from Tamashii Nations where they don't paint parts that should be metallic and they're really flat in the end. I like how the skin is just a matte finish all throughout, from what it seems. The glossy parts on the purple look amazing as well. Just two of them, which is fine, but everything looks great. Everything looks the material that it should be. So, in terms of aesthetic, it's really, really good. Kind of jumping into the articulation. For the head, you can move forward like that, look down, look up just about there. In terms of the head articulation, he does have a ball hinge peg. A hinge ball peg. Not the greatest, I don't know why they keep doing this, but it's fine. If you keep the hinge to the sides, you're going to be able to look side to side really well. Like, just move it around pretty good. And overall, the neck really does help with the articulation in terms of facing forward and backwards. Now, in terms of the arms, he does have like the little pads right here that do move around. That's really nice. That's genius. Why haven't they done this for like the Saiyan armor characters? That would be so much better. I'm hoping they actually do that, because this is really good. I did not know they did that. So like, if you want to move the arm up a lot higher, it kind of hides it and it's not obstructing it. That's really good. Wow. Okay, that's a good thing. In terms of like seeing reviews for this guy, I haven't seen anyone mention this. The other Frieza have it. If he does, then I might just be slow and not caught up to the updates and everything, but that's really good. Now, he can move his arms up and down really fine, pretty good. The butterfly joints, I would say they're pretty decent. They're not the greatest, but Tamashii Nations doesn't really do good butterfly joints nowadays for some reason. The only good one was Goku. I think the Goku was really nice. But he does have the bicep swivel for both his arms, of course. This one is super loose in my opinion. It's like super loose. You can see how easy it is to just move it compared to this one. This one has a lot more force. Okay. Elbows, they look fine from my point of view. It's a double jointed elbow. Really nice for both the sides. So, very good. The metallic arm and hands. The hands seem to be the same size. You do have the swivel for both of them, the forearms, I believe. That's really cool. This is actually already, in my opinion, he's already well worth it for the price. Hands, of course, have their swivel, go back and forth, side to side. Ball hinge shenanigans. Torso! I think the torso is one of the more lacking areas. It's okay. Not the greatest. Backwards, it's almost nothing. So, there's that. I mean, you can make him bend like that, but that's already part of the pelvic area. But I guess it does work fine. The legs! He won't be able to do the splits very well, which is fine. He does have the 3.0 articulation when he has the butt cheeks, but of course, he has the tail as well. The legs are fully metallic, really nice, love that. That's how your leg is going to look in terms of bending it, which looks pretty good. And then the foot, of course, has a ball hinge to move back and forth. No toe joints, which is kind of odd for a Dragon Ball figure, but of course he doesn't need it. Now, in terms of the tail articulation, I know people don't really like the tail that much because it's already a fixed tail. And I kind of do agree with that because the tail should just be free. This one would have been perfect if there was more segments overall, because you can see just the outlines of all the segments that they had to do to recreate the tail for Frieza in the anime. So I kind of wish they did that, but no, they just went with the regular tail placement, like coolers and Friezas and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, overall, articulation, really nice, not bad. In terms of accessories, that's another thing, and actually, I think he comes with quite a bit. In terms of standing, he doesn't stand very well. Actually, now he's standing. Before he wasn't, but he actually stands very well. Like, he actually holds his weight, and the tail does help him out with that. So yeah, let's move on to the accessories. Alright, so here we have all of the accessories for Mecha Frieza. And honestly, something I didn't notice is that you can take off these two parts of the head and put them on the other ones. I don't know why that was necessary. I'm pretty sure that was just to save costs on printing out or just creating more physical molds, I guess. I just find it weird. But he does come with 3 separate head sculpts, which is really nice. Frieza characters, Piccolo characters, and all the characters that don't have hair will most likely always come with just different head sculpts, which is always nice. I think they look really nice. This one is an angry Frieza right here. This one is a maniacal, scheming Frieza, just cocky Frieza, really. And the last one is a shouting Frieza right here. Always nice head sculpts. Really good head sculpts overall, so they look absolutely amazing. Paint job is very well done. For the hands, he does come with 2 Death Beam hands, 2 Grasping hands, and 2 Ki Blast hands. 1 for each side, which is great. I do wish there was a beam for Frieza, or even just a Death Ball. But we do have, on the left, the cut-up body of Frieza. Now, when I was reading Frieza when he came out in terms of pre-orders, I thought he was actually going to have, like, not this body, that you could buy this separately, not with Mecha. I thought it wasn't going to come with Mecha Frieza, but I thought you were going to have to buy this separately and with another, like, kit or something from Tamashii Nations. I'm glad that wasn't the case, but he looks amazing as well, like, looks really good. It's not fully straight down, which is typical because it wasn't like that in the anime, but he looks good. Overall, I think he looks amazing. The half-cut body looks awesome. I know some people have already, like, cut through the entire thing. I don't know why, but that's just preference. And I'm all here for it, really. Not gonna judge. But yeah, that is Mecha Frieza. So, sort of leading into my final thoughts for this figure, I do think that he is good. I like what he comes with. I don't think the price is justified, at least for what I paid for it. It was like $120. Like $30 over the actual pricing. He was $85, shipping, taxes. Actually, that would have brought it up to $100. So I paid like $20 extra. But for those $20, I think he's a really good figure. I think the articulation is nice. It's sufficient for sure. The accessories are also great. Again, I think a Death Beam would have been perfect as like a final edition. Sort of going with the Goku as the final comment, and not the Goku came with a Kamehameha, so I think this Frieza should have had a Death Ball. But I am excited to get other Friezas down the line. I do have the Full Power Frieza on pre-order from Premium Bandai, so as soon as I get it, I'm going to make a video on it. But I think, just as a final score, I'm going to give this guy an 8 out of 10. I like him that much. I think he looks really nice. For my first Frieza figure, I'm honestly not dissatisfied. So an 8 out of 10 seems sufficient. I love what they did with the shoulder pads, that they move around so you actually get a little bit more articulation than usual. And it doesn't look as weird, you know? So I love that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this Frieza. I know there's a sort of divisive back and forth in some, like for example, some people don't really like him, some people love him, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think. Do you have this Frieza? If you do you have him set up so he's like being cut in half by Trunks? Or do you have him fighting Super Saiyan Goku? Who knows? But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. So I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.